And now we move on to the presentation of the Deane C. Davis Outstanding Business of the Year Award, jointly presented by the Vermont Chamber of Commerce and the Vermont Business Magazine. Last year, this award was presented to Champlain Cable Corporation. They employ 150 Vermonters in Colchester. This award is named for the late Governor Deane C. Davis, whose name is not only synonymous with business and industry in Vermont, but also with Vermont's legacy, which protects our environment, in which we live, work, and play. This special award is given to a Vermont business that has exhibited outstanding accomplishments in sales, community involvement, employee relations, and its recognition of its place in our environment. John Booten of Vermont Business Magazine will now introduce this year's finalists.
Thank you, Betsy. Unlike Donald Trump, I do need some notes when I speak. It's great to be here. It's great to see a lot of people that I only get to see once a year. And what a great place to do that, to reconnect. So I want to welcome everyone, and please stop by the booth. This year, Vermont Business Magazine and the Vermont Chamber of Commerce are celebrating the 26th anniversary of the Deane C. Davis Outstanding Business of the Year Award. We are very proud of those who have been recognized as Vermont's best companies over the years. And because of that, we have established the Deane C. Davis Hall of Fame, Business Hall of Fame, which is housed at the University of Vermont at the Cochran Hall. If you have a chance, stop over there and check out the display. We have all the winners, including this year's winner will be engraved onto the plaque that's hanging there. And now, let's see who this year's Deane C. Davis winners and the next member of the Deane C. Davis Hall of Fame will be. We received a number of incredible applications for the award this year. The selection committee had a very difficult time, as we always do, in picking a winner. The three finalists we selected are, and as I call out your name, please raise your hand so people can recognize you. In alphabetical order, Black River Produce, PC Construction, and Vermont Mutual Insurance Group. And don't forget that all three are profiled in the May issue of Vermont Business Magazine. That's the only commercial I have. Now it's my honor to present to you the Governor of the State of Vermont, Peter Shumlin, who will announce the winner.
Thank you, John. Thank you, Betsy. Thank you, Chamber. Thank you, Fairpoint. Thank you, TD Bank. Let's give them all a hand for making this great event possible. And you know what? This is always a huge moment. I can't tell you the secrecy that goes into the final presentation selection. I don't know who it is this very moment. Kendall just gave me the envelope. I've learned as 6 years as your governor that Betsy Bishop will not say a word. So I like to know who we're going to be announcing beforehand, and so I've given up on Betsy. So I thought I could get somewhere with Kendall. Came to the door, said, "Kendall, who is it?" And she said, "I didn't look in the envelope." I said, "You ought to run for office, Kendall." Listen, a couple of comments I just want to make before I say a few words about our nominees. I'm delighted to be here with my team. Pat Moulton, I know, is here, our secretary. A lot of folks have been working together with you to create jobs and, as Beth said so eloquently, ensure that Vermont continues to prosper and be in the best state of the 50 states to live, to work, and to raise a family. And, you know, here we are at the 26th Expo. This is a great event. This is the premier event to be at if you're going to make connections to grow jobs, grow enterprise, and make Vermont's economy stronger. And we made a lot of progress. You know, since I've had the privilege of being governor, we have now created over 18,000 new jobs. And I came on at a time where we were coming out of the worst recession in American history, where Vermont had actually been losing jobs, not gaining jobs. And together, because of all your good work, we have turned that around, and that's a big deal. So I just want to say to all of you that are working so hard to innovate, to outsmart your competition, to find ways to grow and prosper, our challenge now is finding enough employees to do the work that we have. We just came out of the 9th consecutive month where our unemployment rate continued to drop. It's down to just over 3%. That's virtually full employment. And as you know, we have one of the lowest unemployment rates in America. Another point that's often overlooked, while we're doing this, it's lifting the boats of all Vermonters. And at a time when there's tremendous frustration across the country because folks are working harder and harder and not seeing their incomes grow, this is one of the best kept secrets in Vermont. But Vermont, for the last 6 years, has seen our average incomes grow at a higher rate than the rest of the country for the first time since they've been keeping records in the 1920s. So that's a tribute to all the great work that's going on here and across the state to make our economy even better. I want to say a few words about our nominees. First of all, Black River Produce, they're from southern Vermont. For those of you that don't know, that's not New Hampshire, that's not Massachusetts, it is Vermont. I was born and raised there. And, Steve and Mark and their team at Black River, when I was a young Vermonter just coming out of high school, they had a VW bus. You can imagine what that looked like. Running around down to Boston, pick up a few vegetables. They go up to Green Mountain Orchards, pick up a few blueberries. They were just a couple of hippies trying to do better food around southeastern Vermont. And now it's a vibrant, huge business employing hundreds and hundreds of people. And they are leading the nation in getting locally grown, quality produce, meats, fish, vegetables, fruit, you name it, anything you want to eat, into the hands of over 2,500 businesses that are doing food better than the rest of the country right here in Vermont. And I think we should give them a hand for what an extraordinary success story. Our team from PC Construction, I mean, think about this. The Pizzagalli family founded that business almost 60 years ago. Their first year in business, they did gross sales of $25,000. I mean, today that doesn't even get you a foundation, right? $25,000. And here they are now, employee-owned company, providing hundreds and hundreds of jobs for Vermonters, $500 million worth of business, and an extraordinary success story that's doing really great things for Vermont. Not only for the private sector, but I got to tell you, we have the best state office complex in Waterbury of any state in the nation. It's another example of PC's good work. So needless to say, they do it better than anybody. They out-innovate the rest of them. They continue to grow, and an employee-owned company where everybody profits from the prosperity of their ingenuity. So let's give it up to PC. And finally, our team from Vermont Mutual, who's here employing hundreds of Vermonters. My office looks down on their office. I use the down word with great emphasis. They need to wash their windows, by the way. But other than that, they are doing great. And here is the oldest insurer in the state of Vermont, one of the oldest insurers in America. 189 years of delivering extraordinary product to help Vermonters and now many other people across America when they're down and out and in real trouble and need insurance to help get them back on their feet. So thank you so much to Vermont Mutual, to Dan Bridge, who's here, CEO, but the entire team for your great service to Vermont. So, are you ready for the moment? Yes. Or do you want more speech? They say up there, look, the Leahy team's up there. They want more speech. Yeah? All right. So listen, here we go. Are you ready? The winner of this year, 2016, Deane C. Davis, Outstanding Vermont Business of the Year award is PC Construction. Go Kevin McCarthy. Go, way to go. We got Kevin McCarthy. Come on, we need the whole PC team. Come on up, PC. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Really proud of you. Come on, we need the whole PC team. All right. Come on. Ready? Come on, squeeze it on in. Come around and back. Come around and back. Proud of you. Proud of you. Okay, ready? We're going to look that way and smile. All right. Way to go, PC. Congratulations, PC, and let's turn it over to Kevin. He's doing an extraordinary job at PC with the entire PC family. Take it away, Kevin McCarthy. Give it up for Kevin.
Wow. Really, really excited, really, surprised, but immensely proud to be here representing our over 1,100 employee owners. As the governor so eloquently stated, 58 years ago last month, a couple of brothers by the name of Pizzigalli started this business by pouring a foundation for a flagpole in front of the Middlebury Town Hall. I was down yesterday in Washington, D.C. at the Blue Plains Treatment Facility, where we presently have over $500 million of construction underway. So that's where it's come. And here in Vermont, we just finished, like the governor said, Waterbury, doing beautiful work for the University of Vermont with the STEM project, work dorms over at St. Mike's, and countless other projects that our employee owners do. And it's really neat for us because when the Pizzigallis made the decision to sell the company to its employees, that was a big deal because what's gone on in our industry has been a lot of international companies coming over and gobbling up the U.S. firms. And I'm certain they could have made more money doing that. But they really felt like they earned what they earned on the sweat equity of their employees. So we worked it out, and in 2011 we became 100% employee owned. And when we tied into that at the time as employees, we said, look, we want to recognize the history and the legacy of what the Pizzigallis built, but we really wanted to take on our own identity. We want to know, hey, we're not working for somebody else, we're working for each other. So that's when we kind of dropped the Pizzigalli name, but kept the identity of the PC Diamond. So it represented the history and the legacy, but gave us something that's ours to rally around. And it was really interesting as I looked at the award on the website with the chamber. It said, it's a company that has a serious commitment to itself, its employees, and its community. And I found some interesting parallels because we came up with a vision statement last year that a lot of our employees worked on together, and actually it was finalized by a focus group of millennials. We actually said, look, I'm 57. This vision, probably not going to come fully to pass in my lifetime, but it's going to make a big difference to them. And that vision is building a great company where our employee owners thrive personally, professionally, and financially. And you think of the parallels in what this award recognizes and what those are doing. Personal growth from a human being as a person that I'm working for something other than just a business to get a check on Fridays. I'm involved with my community. I'm making a difference. Professional. Am I the best project manager, best carpenter? Do they want my job? Whatever you want, we're providing opportunity for those people to grow and expand their things. And financially. As the company goes, so go they. So as our company grows and people participate and make us more profitable, enhance the bottom line, everybody benefits in that. And that's just so much fun to come to work every day and be a part of that. So once again, I want to thank the chamber, thank the sponsors, I want to thank the governor, and we really appreciate the award. Thank you all very much.